done multiple weeks of meditation, you've done multiple weeks of progressive muscle relaxation, and now you're on the topic of hypnosis. So I want to give you a suggestion of how you can do these check-ins in the upcoming weeks, and you can utilize this hypnosis practice in a way that's powerful, practical, and personalized for you. We talked at earlier point in the semester about visualization, and I asked you to be thinking about your ideal career. What would you like to see yourself doing this career? What is it that you're striving for? What audience are you looking to serve? What was it that put that desire in you to begin with? Now, maybe you can see that in your mind, maybe you can't, maybe you need to think about it, but I'd like to give you a task, an idea, something to do for this semester that will also be something that you can use moving forward. I want you to think about making a vision board. A vision board is a poster board where you put pictures and images, and some people do these electronically as well, but I'm going to talk about just the physical version of it. Imagine getting a poster board, and on one side of the poster board, you put pictures of things that you've already done, but that you feel really good about. So they're your real things that you've done that you enjoy doing. And on the other side of the vision board, pictures and images that represent something you'd like to do someday. But I want you to gear it specifically towards your human services degree and your human services career. Okay, so maybe on this side over here where you're putting those pictures and images of something that you've done in the past that you feel really good about, maybe it could be tied in with human services. Maybe it could be tied in with something that's happened that was very impactful and powerful to you that has to do with human services. Maybe in some cases, it's going to be one of those moments that was a turning point for you. Maybe in some cases, it could be emotional, but that's the whole point of it. That's why you use those personal images, is because you want it to be a suggestion to you, and the suggestion is going to be powerful because it's something that you've already experienced, so you feel it on a body level. So a combination of images, things that you've already done in the past that you feel good about, and hopefully that tie in somehow to your human services pursuits, your degree. Then on the other side, pictures and images of something that you'd like to do someday that you haven't done. So what are those contributions you want to make? And it also could be things like seeing yourself in a cap and gown graduating. Maybe it could be you working with a certain population and seeing yourself. Maybe you're not always going to be able to find a picture of yourself doing it, but maybe you'll find pictures of other people doing it. Pictures of people who you think of as being your mentors or people that you look up to. Just the process of putting together the vision board is going to be actually the beginning stages of hypnosis in a sense, because you have the suggestion and the auto suggestion part working. You're creating a suggestion to yourself of what you would like to make happen. And then the auto suggestion is, as you're doing it, chances are you're going to start to get different ideas, or your mind is just going to open up. Then there's your imagination. Okay, so you've got the vision board. Fine, you're done with that. Now, put it somewhere where you can see it on a regular basis, but at the very least, right before you do your hypnosis session. So what do? You relax. You relax your body in the best way you have learned this semester that works for you. And before you close your eyes, you have looked at that vision board. So you've already got those things. You're already thinking about those things. While you have your eyes closed and you're breathing deeply, and taking those inhalations and exhalations, that is when you want to start to let your own imagination go. You don't necessarily have to talk to yourself about what you're going to imagine. Just notice what your imagination comes up with. And if your imagination drifts off into a topic that doesn't really have anything to do with what you're trying to visualize, then just bring it back again with some deep breaths. Or if you notice any tension in your body, do a quick progressive muscle relaxation to let go of the tension in your body. But ideally, you're as relaxed as you possibly can be while entertaining this suggestion that you've given yourself by making the vision board, the auto suggestion, which is that you have created this board, so it is you that is creating what's going to happen, what you're imagining, what you're kind of hypnotizing yourself for, and then allowing your imagination to sometimes come up with ideas that you didn't know you were going to come up with. You might imagine, oh, I'm going to make a phone call, or I'm going to go to a website, or I'm going to, oh, this reminds me of something that I did in the past that I forgot about. And just pay attention to that imagination, and when it makes sense, take action on it. Then it's going to be possibly some time will pass before you notice anything concrete that happens as a result of doing this. Sometimes you'll notice things very quickly. Sometimes it will take a while. But part of your auto suggestion is the belief that someday it's possible that these things that you want to do are going to happen. So that's it in a nutshell, basically, what I would like to encourage you to do with these upcoming weeks of your hypnosis check-ins.